I'll wait till the chat stream probably start, then we can, well, get started, I guess. This is gonna be a weird stream. Oh dear. This is gonna be one hell of a weird stream. Oh well. How you all doing? How you all doing? Right. So, this is gonna be the zombie tier list, as you can tell from the title. Ignore this, I'll cover this why later and why some zombies aren't there. Don't worry about that. So, as you'll know, Plant vs. Zombies 2 is indeed a game of zombies, and I've been enjoying doing tier lists recently, like, quite a lot. They're good fun, they're good fun. So I figured I may as well just do one for zombies at some point. It's like, they're kind of important. They're like the one thing I haven't done yet, so, you know. To move that tier to the top to make it hard to scroll them down each time. That is true, that actually might be a good idea. I'll do that for now, just so we don't have to... I mean, if you want, I can probably put, like, Pompadour Zombie here. The female one, I don't care. They're exactly the same zombie. So, I'm kind of going to judge these zombies in general. I'm mostly going to judge how funny zombies are to fight. So I kind of want to cover each tier is. Repeat with nothing to add. Zombies that literally don't do anything are going to go there. I don't think I need to explain that one more. It's a fairly simple tier. There's all zombies here already. I'll have to expand as we go along because I cannot find all of them. There's so much zombies like this. Great all-round zombies, just fun zombies that I like a lot. Simply as. Zombies that tend to work well in, like, good level would be a top tier. Gotta have a go and just repeat here. I know there's a lot of zombies missing. We'll cover this later. Very much strong their own creativity, and neither, just how fun they are to fight. So yeah. Zombies are great all-round as zombies that just do a lot of things well and just are fun to fight. The adult levels are in, they're impactful, but they're generally not going to be frustrating. Pretty nice zombies are like that, but less. Has good moments are zombies that generally don't do a lot, but have potential to do a decent chunk of stuff. Because, let's be real ourselves, some of these zombies are. There's a lot of zombies, and some of these zombies not gonna have a lot of things they can do. Filler zombies don't do anything. They just don't really make an impact to level. Meh is, you know, the zombies that are meh. They're bordering on being unfun to fight. Actually makes levels worse. Zombies are generally just the worst zombies in the game. These are zombies that you just see, I mean, you just see them, it's like you just kind of sigh. Because you don't want to fight them. There might be a few zombies in here that... I mean, you can probably guess what kind of zombie's going to show up in here. I mean, people won't think this guy's going to show up there. Look for, like, this guy probably is definitely going to be there. We'll cover him later. When we get to him. So. Do you guys understand all that? I realize I just kind of jumped around to the stream. I usually don't do that, but whatever. Hello. Okay. Chicken and Scion. Yeah, great. Right, so. Alright, classic base first. But yeah, let's just start it. So yeah, at the top of tier list are a bunch of the basic zombies so we can get them sorted. Basic zombie doesn't do anything. I mean, when you see basic zombies in a level, you don't even register he's there. He is the definition of filler. While he's an important zombie for the game as a whole, in order of fighting him, he doesn't do anything. He just sits there and just takes like a moderate amount of damage. Like, it's such a good... Big zombies are kind of just a melody, yeah. Coneheads also here. Now, I do think coneheads are important. I have covered this before. But they're coneheads. They don't change the game very much alone. They change the game because of interactions with plants, but you don't just look at a conehead and your strategy changes. They're everywhere. Buckethead, I'm gonna say has good moments. Buckethead is the first zombie that I kind of feel you do have to worry about. I think... It's weird to explain, I think, with Bucketheads, but they have more HP, but they have enough HP that they do actually do things, and Bucketheads are the first zombie which, yes, they can kill you, and actually do work well with other zombies, but they're also Bucketheads. They don't do a lot alone, they're just kind of there. Brickheads! I'm unsure if I like them or not, to be honest. I'm not sure. There's two places I think you can put Brickhead. I think you can Industrious Fight being down here. They are absurdly tanky, and they can be annoying. Filler because they are just a heavier Buckethead, or has good moments because they can do some interesting things. They are very much just there. But they have a few traits they can pull off, which is interesting. Like, they can tank a lot of hits. They are Bucketheads but rarer, yeah. Brickheads. Brickheads are a rare zombie type. They only show them in, like, the expansions. In mods, they sometimes show them much more often because they're allowed to. They're basically just really tanky zombies. I'm gonna put them in has good moments. I think there's enough there. Alright, now it's time to go to these guys. These guys all have something they can do, which I think is important enough that I do need to bring them up. Oh, it's like one important zombie missing here. I'm really missing it. I just don't think it's here. I guess I don't have it. Well, I guess we'll just do... Where is he? He should be somewhere up here. There he is. Okay. This guy is important. We'll cover him. Now, Frostbite K basics. These basics are immune to chill. Does anyone actually care, or... You know... Just... He's here. I care. I mean, the freeze. Yeah, sorry. I mean, I guess I could put this... Meh, but I don't really care enough. You're not using freezing plants anyways, it does nothing. Jurassic Basic. The world itself kind of is built around it, so I want to bring him up here. I'll say he's higher than the others because he does get up close quickly, and, you know, Pterodactyl. It's Pterodactyl. It's important to know that he is actually a bit more important. And, you know, he's a cheap threat that can just combo with dinos early on. He's good. He's better. Cowboy. He works with Piano, so that's why he's here. Piano is interesting, but I don't think basics really care, so I'm just gonna leave him here. Now, these guys... Let me explain. That 8-bit zombie is not just 8-bit basic, it's 8-bit cones and, notably, 8-bit bucketheads. Now, I'm just gonna get him out here. I like Arcade Zombie, I think he's really good. But, the fact he can summon 8-bit bucketheads are not a good plan. Basic bucketheads just aren't very good. They show up way too much, and it makes Arcade from being a pretty interesting threat to being absurdly stupid. Arcade's cool zombie is. I really like Arcade, but bucketheads being able to spawn from them, just no. That's not a good thing. Though, again, Arcade's pretty good, so at least that. Big Wave Beach Buckethead. Low Tide is really relevant, and this is the tankiest zombie, so I'll put it here. Actually, I could probably put it here, I think. I think Bucketheads are so important at Big Wave Beach, they can probably go up there. As stupid as it sounds, I think Low Tide, and as well as the fact that a lot of the zombies in the world want heavy zombies like this, I think this guy goes up here. They're more important than the other Bucketheads in the world. It's kind of stupid to say, but... You know, it works. I mean, I can put both of them here, I don't care. They're the same zombie, it doesn't matter. Buckethead, the invasive tours going down here. Okay. What makes Buckethead such a problem? And why I don't really like them? Punk Bucket is one of the biggest threats in the entirety of PvZ. Like, it's really bad. What happens in Punk Jam is that Buckethead gets a huge speed increase, to the point that it's basically the only threat in the invasive tour. It's just whatever. I don't like him, and I do think he actively can ruin some levels. They shouldn't really be as big a threat as they are, I don't think. Bongjang with a Snoopy in his room. That is true. That is true. I just think having to rely on that is bad. How big is a speed buff? At 50%. It's quite significant. You can't just ignore it. Okay. So yeah, he's down here because I don't like him. Jurassic Buckethead. I'll put him here. Jurassic Marsh really does work well with tanky zombies, but he's a tanky zombie in a world entirely fit with tanky zombies. I don't think he really does very much. Honestly, I could justify putting him down here, to be honest. Yeah, I'll put him down here, actually. I think that's the most thing for him. Jurassic Buckethead just doesn't do anything. He's just kind of there in a world which is so tanky already. So, whatever. You can't put Neon Bucket that low for going fast with Plung Jam, but not launch halfway across the map, Bucket. I think the difference is that this guy is kind of... he doesn't ruin the levels he's in, but there's also just other zombies later on. Nemesis 2 just has more things going on than that. Jurassic Bucket is beat matched up by Puzzlehead and Bully, yes. We will get to Bully eventually, it'd be funny. Okay. Piano Buckets are pretty good. I'm putting them in the standard Buckethead tier, I think. I like what they do, but I don't think they do a lot. They're unique threats, they do some interesting things, but it is mostly on Piano being a really cool zombie, I think. Rather than it actually doing something. Can't wait for Caramel Head to get right. Oh yeah, he's here, he's Amberhead, yeah. I'll put him here. Lost City is also here because of Importer. It's nowhere near as bad as Arcade Zombie because Importers are a rare spawn. So, I don't think it really matters. I'll put him here for now. I mean, if I change my mind, I may put him like here or just put him up here, because I think it's not a huge difference, but I think he's enough to note that Importer is a thing. It doesn't usually trigger, but, Also, since it's stationary, yeah. It's less bad, but I'd rather they just didn't spawn. Yep. Okay, now we get to the actually interesting zombies. All-Star Zombie. I have strong opinions on him. And I think there's two places you can put him. Here, or here. Actively makes levels worse, or pretty nice. I don't know. Here's the issue with All-Star Zombie. He is the late game threat. They are the single most late game zombie in the entire game. But he is also All-Star, and he also is an absolute piece of crap sometimes. You can't stop All-Star. You can't really stop him. You can stop him sometimes, but he comes in really fast with no prep time. He shows up, he's gonna take a planet out of the field. Just that much. But he is an active threat that keeps the late game active. So while he is a danger and a menace, I do think he adds something really important to the levels he's in. He's one of the few threats that can keep the game up going late game. Also, Superfan Imp is a thing. We don't care about him. Actually, I'll just drag him out now. Where is he? Where he is? He doesn't actually make levels worse, but he's such a crappy zombie that I kinda need to put him here. He's comedically bad. He had the synergy with All-Star, but which is worse. It never activates unless it's going to activate, if that makes sense. If it's either always going to activate or never going to activate, with no in between. So it just like kind of wrecks half your field half the time. I'm not putting him here. I hate him enough. This is my personal bias. I just hate this guy so much. Anyways, Amberhead. I guess we're covering him. First Brickhead. I'm gonna put him meh. He is the most important of any zombie like this, but he's also kind of annoying. I don't like Amberhead. I think Fossilhead already has too much HP. I don't like Amberhead. I think he's too much. But I don't think he's that bad half the time. Again, the biggest issue is Pterodactyl. Pterodactyl really pushes Amberhead over the edge. It is more HP, but the world is so focused around high HP. And I think there's a better middle ground than Amberhead. Balloon Zombie. He exists. He floats on the balloon. That's all he does. I don't know what to say. He just kind of dies to blow over. Even if not, he just doesn't do anything. He's a very bare zombie. I'll just put him in filler. Does anyone care about Balloon Zombie? Back on my own song was more unique, yeah. If he wasn't just a bug zombie, or if there's something to do. There's a modded zombies and non-story mode zombies. There are non-story mode zombies, but there's no modded zombies here. I care, no I don't, yeah. Just single zombie with more HP. More accurately, it's a basic bug zombie with more HP. It's kind of whatever. Anyways, Barrel Zombie I love. I think Barrel Zombie is just a kind of an impactful zombie, but not like not like a dangerous way. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Barrels are nice, I like them. Barrel Zombie is kind of my favorite zombies. You can throw him into most levels and he will do something. He has a lot of unique interactions, he does interfere with a lot of the zombies in interesting ways, and his imp spawn is interesting enough that, you know, I think putting him in S tier is good. Barrel S just because Creeps has succeeds with Spikeweed. And no, Barrel actually counters Spikeweed, that's his worst part. But yeah, I think Barrel Roll just kind of worked really well. I think he's in the wrong world. I think he was in like Jurassic Marsh, he'd be so much better. But I think he's like this, I think he's good. Spikeweed interaction bias. Blastronaut. Blastronaut kinda sucks. I don't like him at all. Blastronaut is very much the damn, we need to instantly kill this. Do get influence your choices. I mean, you can convince me, otherwise I'm spitting something. Like, Blastronaut just is pick blow with a zombie. He moves super fast. Way faster than he should. He's got more HP than he should. He doesn't do anything interesting. He's like the least interesting zombie to make a veteran of in the first place. His very distance makes far future worse. So, just whatever. Your filler, I have no strong opinions on Ice Blockhead. It's Ice Blockhead. Whatever. Am I tripping out, or are the Bucketheads different tiers? Different worlds have different traits for Bucketheads and how they work. So for instance, these guys reappear because of low tide. Ice Blockhead's really one of the zombies of all time, yeah. We're getting coincident zombies now, yeah. There's Busshead coming up, and Bully. You will kill him later. A Boombox! Why are you ranking Ice Blockhead separate from Brickhead? Are they not the same? No, they are not. That is a common misconception, and I want to clarify this now. Blockhead is not like Amberhead or Brickhead. This is actually an armor 3. Brickheads are armor 4 zombies. Armor 4. This guy over here is an armor 3. Armor 3 zombies are Ice Blockheads, Night Zombies, and Fossilheads. Just to keep that in mind. Boombox has like the best team in the game, so he's an S tier alone. I kid. I think he's just pretty nice. Boombox is kind of... I think I like Boombox because Boombox does things in an interesting way. He's an interesting zombie, and I think for Nemo Safe tier he is very required. Why is Ice Block for Knight's armor 3? I don't know why they do it that way. I think Boombox is just kind of interesting. There's actually some interesting synergies too. Boombox zombies don't actually stun every plant. A few zombies aren't. Like, you know, Firebeat, that's the one. Firebeat doesn't get triggered. And I don't think Spikewood gets triggered either. They get still attacked during his jam. And also disables other zombies' jams, which is actually a big deal. It's actually an interesting way to kind of quickly be able to get access to counter MCDs as well. And but they also have everything filtered out, which is kind of why I'm not going to put them up here. I think they look quite good. Isn't Fuzzlehead the Buckethead equivalent? No, there's actually a separate Buckethead, he's here. Okay, Breakdancer. Same tier. Breakdancer is cool. I like Breakdancer. Breakdancer has a habit, though, of being really annoying to fight. He's put up here. No, I can't justify it. He's down here. Okay. Here's the issue with Breakdancer. If Breakdancer gets going, he can completely shut you down. He is probably the most dangerous zombie in the Mixtape Tour, just outright. He is an absolute piece of crap on, like, so many levels. He counters so many things in this game, it's ridiculous. I don't like him. Breakdancer all nothing, yeah. He either does very little, or 5 of them spawn at once and you have zombies in column 3 reliably now. I don't like the fact they can counter zombies that go onto them. I like how they move faster, though. They work well as a nice counter to walls and things, but I don't think they do very much. Okay, moving on. Chicken. We'll cover him later. Bug Zombie. I like Bug Zombie. Bug Zombies are a fun fight. They have a unique mechanic where they have like a very little amount of HP, but a second zombie beneath them. Especially like Bug Buckets. Bug Buckets are really interesting zombies. So I quite like that. I quite like him. I think he's like just a great all-around zombie. I don't think there's much of it going to be bad here. Isn't Bug just another Bring Blow though? He is, but unlike Blaster... Here's the difference between me. Okay, difference between these two. Just to kind of explain something here. Now, Blastronaut is a big danger you always need to bring Blower for, otherwise you do just die. Now, Bug Zombie is not like that. Bug Zombies are slow enough that you can kill them normally, and while Blower helps, they're not required. You can still fight them quite well without Blower. You can't fight Blastronaut without Blower. You can fight Bug Zombies without Blower. And I think it's interesting. And I think they just work quite nicely. Bug Flower Ones and Bug Digit Plants too. Yeah, both are really good. So I kind of like them. I think they add a lot to the levels they're in. They're pretty much a staple of Lost City. They're probably the most important Lost City zombie, probably. Except, there's some other ones actually are pretty important. Bull Zombie I like. He's interesting. He's a late game threat of Wild West, and he does the job well enough. He's a bit easily countered. Tallnet is already good in the world, and there's not much that really stops that from being just kind of a plonk down, and he does things. But I like Bull. In the right scenario, Bull Zombie is just really interesting. So, I like him. Don't think much to say really, it's just Bull. You know what Bull is. You also probably know where Bully is gonna go. Bully isn't even a zombie. Okay, let's be real ourselves, he's actually here. I should just leave him here. Bully isn't even a special. He counters literally 2 zombies in the entire game, and... So gonna quickly check something? I'm pretty sure he literally just has the same HP as a Buckethead, yeah. Yeah, he does. I look at Wiki up, so I'm gonna quickly bring it up here. Right. So, I just want to point out that Bully has 1,100 HP. It counters 1 plant in the entire game according to the wiki. It has the same issue as a Buckethead. In reality, it counters literally 2 plants. One of those plants being Tumbleweed. A speed, he has the same speed as a normal zombie. The wiki's lying about how fast he is. He's not fast at all. I don't know why the game wiki's trying to tell these to use like bloody insta kills against him. That seems kind of pointless, but whatever. Bully is so pointless. He is the most non-special of all time. So he's going there. Busthead. Busthead is weird. We're going back on the wiki for this one, so give me a second to bring him up. I'm not too familiar with a lot of the non-main zombies. I think Busthead is unique because it doesn't spawn normally, I don't think. You know, I should probably just bring up Medusa. I should do these two at the same time. Where's Medusa? Where are they? Medusa, I'm looking for you. Funny tentacle woman. There she is. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna cover them both quickly now. You can't really cover one or the other. So, let's just get them covered. And... right. Medusa basically has two abilities. Firstly, they push a large amount of stone that contains a Busthead zombie. So, you know, they're dangerous. But that's not their actual ability, that's more of something they do. Okay, now here's where the ability starts getting annoying. She is also able to instantly petrify, hypnotize zombies, as well as Zoidbean's pods, zomboids and crap. Replace them with Stone Slab. Now, I don't like this. And there's a very particular reason for that. Also, I've just realized the door open, so give me a second. I have to do that a bit. I'm a professional streamer. Anyways, Medusa is a problem because they just turn like kind of two plants, but they also just make it so unusable. Like, come on. They just make the levels worse because you just can't use two plants that aren't even particularly good. Like, it doesn't even like petrify like these two either. Like. Medusa Zombie is actually one of the worst zombies in the game. So, yeah. Medusa is awful. It just counts as free plants so you can't use them. You don't want hypnosis against love vermins anyways. Like, we'll get to him at some point, but you're not running hypnosis anyways. And Busthead is there. They're just an Armor 4 zombie, I don't care. They don't spawn normally, and I don't think Rome really needs HP. It's just kind of there. Anyways, Cake Tank. I'm just going to add a new tier here. Just quickly. I don't think anyone has ever cared about Cake Tank. Cake Tank doesn't really do anything. But here's the thing. In normal gameplay, Cake Tank doesn't do anything. It shows up really rarely, and nobody here knows what he does. But, and this is a big but, Cake Tank is one of the best zombies for modding in the entire game. It can do so much crap. It is the best zombie in the entire game for modding potential. I'm pretty damn sure. So, it's modder's glue. If you see a really cool custom gimmick, it's gonna be made with Cake Tank. That's all I'm saying. The zombie himself does like nothing, but it's good. Let's go in 2023. Shut up. Shut up. Camel zombie, fella. Hey, don't do anything. I don't think people are gonna complain. It's bloody camel zombie. It just spawns in 3 zombies at once. Just The worst part about Camel's World is he's like one of the least spawnable zombies in the game. They don't do anything. They just kind of exist. I expect triple attack to be satisfying though. Okay. People's gonna try to give me excuses to make Camel a good zombie. Camel's great because old PvZ minigame. Why is Barrel in the same tier? Honestly, it's just because he doesn't pack much. Honestly, I could probably put you up here. These zombies here just don't have things that make them more unique beyond being HP or normal. There's 3 different holiday variants for Camel. Yeah, that's true. They don't even work properly, I don't think. Okay, next zombie of the list. Cardio. Now, if you excuse me, I don't actually remember what cardio does properly, so give me a second. Cardio zombie is just kind of there. He's an arena zombie. Okay. I don't want to get colorful travel photography with Vanessa Martin. Okay. He's a general, so he shows up and he goes to column 7. He crushes any plant instantly. That's cool, I guess. After reaching the 7th column, he'll throw up range of fellow zombies, basically buffing them. Right, okay, so he's like a temporary buffer zombie. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm curious. Like, I'm curious, because I'm fine, I don't really care much for him. He's immune to a bunch of crap, but he's a can't move, so it doesn't really matter. He has stages, but these don't really matter. Let him Garg health to double, almost double Garg health. Yeah, he's just not removable. He's not meant to be removable, though. Cardio buff health plus healer heal, yeah. 80 if working out. I think we're gonna put him in, he can do cool stuff then, I think. I think that makes sense. I think he can do some interesting things. He can be very annoying, but I think the concept of a buffer zombie is interesting enough. He's just a bad punk gem, I guess. I think just putting him has good moments is fine. Because the HP buff is unique enough. It's not easily countable, and it doesn't just like instantly just make every zombie on screen buffed. I can see him just doing a lot of things with him. Carney Cannon is a weird one. Here's another zombie I don't know particularly well. I think I know what they do though. A quick question to people who know Carney Cannon. The instant spawns, do they have increased ETPS or no? I just want to double check. No, okay. That's a very important thing to keep in mind. Okay. So, Carney Cannon. Single shot cannon, it will blow up like soon after showing up. How much basics does it spawn? Imps does it spawn? It doesn't say. There's a GIF here. Oh, 1. Does it really just spawn 1? Really? Okay. That is incredibly pathetic. What's the point? He just dies instantly. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. Why is the imp tankier than a bucket head? Excuse me. Okay, that changes how this thing works. Right. Okay. I mean, I like that. That's interesting. I think this is a Has Good Moments zombie. I can see that working. That's a really weird zombie, but I do like him. I think I do. So shoves an armor free in the middle of the lawn, basically. But you can kill before it does it. You can kill quickly enough, and you can like cherry bomb it. So it's a bit delayed, but it will show up soon. I like that enough. Why is he stronger than the cannon itself? Don't. This game has some weird health values. Just don't worry about it. Cardhead. Conrad is really cool because he works with piano. He was also really cool before because he did work at piano as well. He's like some unique interactions with piano. So I think piano does kick him up. I mean, piano is just kind of really cool. So, you know. V and Pepper, yeah. I am dumbfounded with Connie Cannon. I did not realize it did that. I probably should just put the Connie Imp with it as well, because they have the same zombie. They work the same. Centurion. Just, meh. It's... Rome just has so many tanky zombies, and he doesn't even work with Healer. Healer can't heal Centurion helmets. So, you know. I don't care. Concentration from Scorpion, that too. That is also something I'm keeping in mind. We'll get to Scorpion eventually. These two are going in S tier. I love these two. These two are great. They're just good. I love these two. Now, Chicken Wrangler can be a problem, but I think he's a problem in a fun way. He's intrinsically just a really fun zombie. He just carries 1,000,000 chickens, and they just run off at lightning speed and tear apart your lanes, unless you counter him. But he's just a fun zombie to counter. Countering Chicken Wrangler is done in so many unique and interesting ways that he's just cool, and I absolutely love him. He's good. There definitely is some things that can be a problem with Chicken Wrangler. He is countered a bit easily sometimes, but I think he's just a really unique zombie. He just approaches you, just spams like bit weak zombies everywhere, and you just have to deal with it now. It's a fun way to make AoE good. I really do like him. Discatron has good moments. That's it. Discamech's just kind of, they're not particularly dangerous. I will say, they spawn zombies deceptively fast. And if he's with but if they're Blastro, they literally do nothing. And if they're not with Blastro, it's just spawning jetpacks, and jetpacks aren't a huge deal. But I do think it has capability of doing interesting things. It does work well with the other far future zombies, as it does just form like a meat shield. And just kind of just requires a player to bring some AoE just in case the Discatron Dodge is just like going entirely out of control. I like him. I think he has some good fun stuff he can do. He has good moments. Has good moments as kind of a tier of zombies that I think can do interesting stuff. I think. Disco zombies just spawn basic jetpacks. I think these mistakes are basically the same. I think it's might be a bit slower actually. And Dodo. Just fella. What? Does anybody? I'm just gonna put him in meh tier, honestly. I don't care for him. Like, he technically has an ability. He does have one, but it's just such a weird one. Just join his Octoman ranked yet? Nope, he'll be ranked later. Dodo! They just don't do much. I mean, they're funny. But they don't have low HP. They kind of move fast, but not too fast. They ignore slider tiles, which is important for the world, but they take a while to do it. They randomly just start flying. I don't... Why does he exist? A zombie Dodo... Dove, we'll put the bottom. He doesn't really exist. Excavator? Yes. Just... Excavator. I love Excavator for two reasons. One, he does counter straight shooters, but he doesn't make them worse to use. It counters straight shooters, but it means they're still usable. You can still use them with him around. He doesn't, like, make them against you. Plus, he also has an actual mechanic, but he actually, like, does something. Whoa. Okay. Excavator is just kind of cool for that reason. He counters walls in an interesting way that most plants don't do. He's a very dynamic zombie. And he also just kind of has a lot of unique synergy. He works with a lot of zombies, and he's fast as well. That's kind of cool. He does a lot of things right. He's like a good staple zombie for me. Explorer, pretty nice. Explorer is Explorer. He's simple to counter, but he's also just kind of a good kind of... Okay, we have like 3 special zombies already. We need 1 more. Explorer is like about as good as Barrel Roller for that. The thing is, Explorer kind of is countered too easily. It's very easy to disable Explorer. It does not take a lot. Like, plans that can like chill zombies are really, really common. Like, absurdly so. Like, every world has one. Like, every play deck usually has at least 1 plan that can counter Explorer. So, just here will do. Okay. So, he's pretty nice. I like him enough. He does some things. A Fire Breather. I'm just gonna put him in here for now, and I want to look him up quickly. I need to double check some things, but if it's who I think he is, then... Yike. Just yikes. Where is he again? Fire Breather? Yeah. Okay, let's see here. I don't want to thing. I don't care about you. I don't care about, like, Final Fantasy kind of straight-up crap. I need to get an ad blogger, honestly. One day. Okay, Fire Breather, Fire Breather. He breathes flame on ties in front of them. Right. He can be countered the same way, but he has, like, a lot of range and just completely nukes things. 2.25 tiles! Excuse me? Why? That's not nice. That's a lot of range. I think though he's not actually that bad. I can see some unique levels with him in though. I think I think that's just way too much damage. He's not super tanky, so I'm just kind of gonna put him in meh. I think as an actual zombie, he could honestly probably be pretty high. Like, genuinely. Like, I could see this guy being, like, these 2 tiers. But 1,500 damage. That's too much. If he did just, like, normal EDPS, he'd be pretty interesting. But that's way too high. Way, way too high. Anyways, Fisherman. Fisherman is kind of... Fisherman is in 2 tiers, I feel. Pretty nice. He has some interesting traits. He's a very unique zombie that does a lot of things a lot of other zombies don't do. However, he's an absolute piece of crap that just is awful to fight in, like, so many ways. He is not fun. He will screw you over really hard. But, I do think Fisherman actually makes levels worse. He has good moments, but I don't think he should be higher up. Like, especially because, like, the counters to Fisherman aren't things that Fisherman really do. You're not, like, countering Fisherman because, oh, this clan can deal with it well. No, you're bringing plans to just disable Fisherman. So he doesn't actively encourage interesting counterplay. I think meh. I think he's just objectively horrid to fight. His counterplay isn't very fun, but he does have some redeeming qualities. So he's gonna go in meh. I don't think there's much else to say. Anyways, Flag Zombie is S tier. Other Flag Zombies have nothing to add. Let's get these guys cleared up. Oh look, Gargs are next. Oh no, Fuzzlehead's next. Just why is Fuzzlehead before between the flags and the bloody Gargs? Okay. There's so many of these things. No. Okay. Right, next. Are flags always fast and basic to vanilla? No. Even if they did, they're just kind of great all around because they're just kind of cute. I'll be honest, I don't care. I'm gonna count all the tragic, sad almanac entries. Okay, that's true. Flag zombies also have great almanac entries. Rally flag ranking. Oh, we'll get to bloody rally flag. Oh, look, and Paul is randomly in the club, in some sense. Anyways, Fuzzlehead. I like Fuzzlehead. I think Fuzzlehead is kind of the best Jurassic Marsh zombie. I think it has the right amount of HP. It's tanky enough for the world to work without being, like, absurdly tanky. He's a bit boring, but Jurassic Marsh is meant to make boring zombies work. Fuzzlehead is armor 4. No, they're not. They're armor 3. Get it right. But I think Fuzzlehead does, like, Bucket and Amberhead right. I think Fuzzlehead just has the right HP. Plus, unique visually. He has a unique visual that does look quite nice. Fuzzlehead is the best looking Marsh zombie. That's pretty much true, yeah. Difference between Hammerhead and Dinohead? Dinohead has like 400 or 500 less HP. It's a lot less tanky. Gargs. Okay, I'm just gonna put a lot of these Gargs in the I don't care tier. Or like, repeat. Genuine question. Out of the, like, these Gargs, like, I know this... I think this guy does something interesting. No, this guy fires split imps. Okay, he's important, right? We'll cover him. You don't matter. You have unique ability, you don't do anything. You have an ability, you have an ability. You have an ability, you don't. You just die a spring bean. That's your ability. You're a normal guy, you have an ability. You have an ability, you have an ability, and you have low tide. Okay, cool, right. Let's get these things sorted. Right, okay, it's gonna be a bit weird. I'm just gonna cut these two at the back for now. I'm gonna cover these later because they're kind of strange. So instead, I'm gonna start off with Sloth Gargantua. Okay. Ability's alright. It works quite nicely. But it's a Gargantua. I'll put the normal Gargantua here too, to be honest. I think the ability doesn't change my opinion on it very much. It's an interesting ability, and it's definitely the most unique Gargantuas gets. But it's just Sloth Garg, right? It's just imps. They die often. Sloth imps are actually slower than other imps anyways, so... Sloth Garg has drip at least. That's true. That's true. Jurassic Gargantua! He has more HP, but he is a lot slower, and I do mean a lot slower. He has like 1.5 times HP, but he's like almost 2 times slower. I kind of like being pretty nice. He does fit the world really well, and he's probably the most impactful Garg. So, I'll put him here. I'll put him here. Weird it is. Weird is to say, but I do think he's kind of alright. Like, this is the one thing bloody Bully does. It makes him more interesting, and I think they do work. I think I prefer him enough over the normal Gargantua, I think. Garg Prime I love. He's an absolute piece of crap, but I kind of love him. He's very endearing. He's a very, like, interesting Garg with a lot of, like, weird traits to him. He's a lot easier to stall, because he has, like, a much longer, like, smack. I like him, he's my favorite Garg, he's fun. Plus, he just looks cool. He is an iconic zombie. Neon Mixtape 2, though. Hair Metal Garg is bad. Very, very bad. It one-shots plants from a distance. It gets spammed so much in greatest hits. Nobody likes fighting Metal Garg, okay? Hair Gregory encourages walls. He doesn't, though. Hair Metal Garg one-shots walls in vanilla. Every mod in existence has to severely nerf his range damage. So, yeah. Gromcog's pretty cool. I'll put him here. I like his ability. Gromcog has an additional 1.5 times HP, but he isn't slower. So, yeah. He's interesting. But his main ability-wise here, and not below, he has a net. When he fries his imp, he actually disables a plant it lands on, which is a very unique ability. And I do think there's enough potential there that I do think he has his good moments. Where's Mallet Zombie Permanent FS, sorry. Okay, I think that makes sense. I like him. I think he's cool. His Roman imp doesn't really matter, though. If Garg actually has different stats, I don't know how known this is. I want to see if I can bring him up quickly. It's like one of the most bizarre changes in the entire game. I want to see if I can find it. Might take me a while, though. Because it's, you know... Slavka. Slavka, it's just a gargantua. Has it? I don't know where it is. Just see if I can find, like, something which shows what I mean. I can't remember exactly which picture it has, though. I don't think it says it. Ah, well, that's a shame. Basically, I believe Garg has, like, over 4,000 HP, I think. So, it's interesting. It is slower as well. It has a bit more HP and a bit slower. It's just a Garg, though. Big Wave Beach Garg is going in meh tier. My issue with him is solely Low Tide. Low Tide plus bloody Big Wave Beach Garg is an awful combo. It makes it very frustrating to fight. And especially in Big Wave Beach worlds, this guy just sucks so much. In like Big Wave Beach 28, a level of lose X plans as the objective. This guy spawned in a Low Tide like twice, I think. Oh god, I hate this guy. I hate this bloody guy. Anyways, 2 new Gargs. These two are weird. Imp Gantua just kinda exists. It's a very funny zombie. It's weird though. It has like less HP, but he flings a Garg Imp, which is weird traits. I'm gonna put him here though, because I'm pretty sure some weird traits I'll cover in a bit, but I think the Imp Gantua himself's kinda just there. He doesn't do a lot. He's easy to counter. As a Garg, he doesn't do a good job, but he does work an interesting serve for this guy, which is some interesting traits. I need to double check this, but I'm pretty sure straight up, he doesn't work the way normal imps do. I'll see if I can find him though. I think I can find him. So it's like Garg Imp Legal, I think his name is, or something like that. No, I'm not sure it is. I don't know, I read somewhere that he has like a unique trait where he doesn't just instantly smash plants. I have to look at the game files of this. I mean, give me a second. We have like a lot of time to kill. I wonder if this is looking up quickly. Imco just crushes plants. Yeah, I need to double check though. I think he does deal like damage instead of smashing instantly. But I do need to double check that because I'm not sure where that came from. So I think it might get counted a bit better. Where is he? There we go. There's the Gargantua, which is like the big one, right? Yep. Shut up the imp after. Nope, it doesn't. Where's the imp? Whatever. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. C-Corp Imp has this, like, the small guy. I have to double check this to make sure I was right here. This guy doesn't actually act like a Gargantua. He deals damage, apparently. I'm pretty sure. So he actually does have a very unique trait that I think makes him more interesting. I want to see him use more. He's putting in this tier, and I'm just gonna cover these two now. These two guys. I'm gonna put it like here. These guys have like 400 EAT DPS and something ludicrously stupid like that. They have a unique trait, but they do like an absurd amount of damage they shouldn't be doing. This guy's fine. I think he's only so bad because he throws these guys in super deep. And they just eat everything way too quickly. Anyways, Glitter Zombie, Glitter Zombie doesn't do much. They're not very dangerous. The main threat of Nemesis Tour is speedy zombies. Glitter moves slower. They're just not very dangerous in vanilla. In mods, they can be a bit better because they have like buffed HP usually. But yeah, what immunity? I mean, just don't run plants that die to immunity. The most they do is disable Cherry Bomb for a few waves, which, while unique, isn't that important because it's Glitter Jam. Glitter Jam is, you know, good. Glitter Jam is good. Glitter Jam is straight up a benefit for the player. Play like it slows zombies down by like 20% or something for free. Yeah, Glitter Jam is killed because Glitter Jam is just too much of a strong suit. What if this is just a late April Fool's Day joke and Creeps actually loves the astronaut? I don't. Grind ahead. He has good moments. We get the monkey here too if I can find him. Where's the monkey? Monkey. There he is. These two are kind of funny. It's an armor 4 zombie, but when he dies, he spawns a monkey. It's a really weird zombie. Actually, I'm gonna put him up. I think it's kind of a funny one. It's an armor 4 which does something more unique. And I think it's honestly just a kind of unique zombie. I like him. He's cute. It's such a weird mechanic though. I don't know why they gave him this mechanic. The monkey also is like way too much DPS, but I don't care. He's funny enough. And he has like a Zoomy threat. It's unique. Monkey glute here. Okay. He's here. Have you ever like listened to me about opinions on Healer? You know what Healer does, and you know what crime against humanity this idiot has caused. Okay, so here's how Healer works. Healer will heal zombies and raise around himself. Automatically, he has like 2 separate types of heal. He'll get rid of poison and hypnosis for some reason. Don't know why, but he heals zombies as well for HP. How much HP does he heal? I don't know. He doesn't heal like that. He heals with bloody percentage. He also doesn't heal armor. So, what he does, just very clearly to point us out, he heals Gargantuas for 1,800 HP. He also just heals basic zombies for 90 HP. He only works with like 1 zombie in the entire world he's in. And the one he does work with becomes nigh unkillable unless you cherry bomb him. And the weird part is, I just want to really point out how stupid this guy is. On death, he drops his healer staff, which is like his one redeeming quality. His healer staff can be changed to many things, but his healer staff actually heals normally, and I think it does actually heal armor. So, they had the foresight to make his staff heal properly, but Healer Zombie doesn't work. The only other tier this guy could be in is this one, but I hate him enough he's in this tier. I'm writing about him. Funny parts are popping up new OP is due to his automatic injury. Yeah, I know. It's quite funny. Holehead, probably as a reward for the most pointless zombie in the entire game. Because, like, these two are the same zombie. Can heal zombies now. Healer can't heal. But these zombies are exactly the same. They have, like, no differences. The difference of Holehead is, like, 300 HP. No, not 300, sorry. 200 HP more. And, you know, there's, like, no real differences. Like, sure, you can argue, oh, this guy gets countered by Chili Bean. You're bringing Chili Bean to a world that has this guy and your biggest friend in the world is this guy? The only real difference that he doesn't get disabled by Ian Peach, which... That's kind of only a good thing, because Ian Peach sucks as a plant. Shadowstream, why are you bringing Shadowstream to Far Future? It doesn't matter. Robocone was down here somewhere. I'm not doing him next, I can't be bothered. Hunter has good moments, but is placed awfully. If you can bring Levitate, I can use Chili in Far Future. Fair enough. Hunter Zombie is kind of... there. They're a good zombie. They have a unique trait. They disable plants uniquely. They're slow. They hang out the back well. But they're also in the one world where you literally automatically count a Hunter Zombie. They're only in this tier because in one day they're a unique zombie. In the Veron world, they just kind of get counted and that's it. They don't do anything. Bottom imps I like. Bottoms are a not super dangerous ambush. They're like not super dangerous in ambush, but they're a very interesting one to play around. They have a good like mechanic. They're unique. They're not many worlds. Yeah, not many worlds have like imp spam as a like an ambush. Bottoms are just kind of a unique way of spawning as well, so I kind of like them. I think they're quite good. I don't think they're like the best in the game, but I think they're really nice. They work well for like Monday too, so you can't just like rely on like Citron or something the entire way. I think they're good. Half an ambush, half an ambush. Both of them can be instantly counted every time you blow right. Yeah, that's true. But I'm kind of ignoring it. Imp Cannon. Imp Cannon is a zombie that summons more imps, but is also countered by AoE himself. If you just bring Laser Beam, Imp Cannon legitimately just can't do anything. It's like the most non-threat in the entire game. Like, what they really could have made Imp Cannon interesting. But they didn't. My Brevin is cannon fodder. Yeah, he is literally just cannon fodder. He doesn't do anything. I don't know if this guy has increased ETPS as well, so I'm going to put him in meta tier. We're covering the imps now. Imps are just kind of basics, but they go further in. Jurassic imps are also imps, so they go further in. Dragon imp shows up like 2 times, and his only a mechanic is making it so you can't cherry bomb him. I don't care. Nobody cares. Literally no ability. Literally no ability. Literally no ability. Literally no ability. He is funny. He gets spawned a lot, so I guess he has some good moments. Literally no ability. Importer! Importer kinda sucks. He doesn't do very much. Importer either always triggers or he never triggers. There's like no in between. He also has a chance of just spawning really tough zombies. So, the Dark Angel Sim comes from Necromancy. He does, but so does, like, but this guy also spawns a ton from Necromancy as well. I don't really think there's much to go on for these two. I think these are about similar. Like, you see, Jesters and Wizards can spawn from, like, Necromancy too. The main thing, it does spawn, but not the only thing. And Imp Mermaid, I don't think Blood Tide really matters for them anyways. They're just imps. Okay, and next up, so you import it back to it. Just, it either triggers, or it doesn't. There's nothing else. It's just kind of a... Sucks. It makes the world way worse because it doesn't work, but whatever. Okay, next up, Roman Imp. I don't think he does anything. Technically, he has the Gargantua is the one that throws the like, trap. He doesn't, so he's not really interesting. He's just kind of another imp. Punk Imp doesn't do anything, but he does just look kind of cool, I guess. Fluff Imp. It's just an imp. He's slightly slower, but it's an imp. They don't do anything. Hey, look, it's Jester. Yeah, gee, I wonder where Jess is going to go. The most debated topic in the entire thing. In the entire game. What tier is he going into? S tier, exactly, you're correct. He's the best zombie in the game. Pinnacle of zombie design. Pinnacle of zombie design. Okay, he's bottom. You all know why he's bad. Jester just kind of counters half your plans for, like, no reason. He's not that bad. You can play around him, but he doesn't make level he's in any better, like, ever. So, just, who cares, right? You just see him, you're gonna sigh and just complain. So, whatever. No, no fun counterplay either, like, the counterplay that works is kind of weird and unreliable. Except for a tier called Jester. Now that's a healer. Healer's way worse than Jester is. A jetpack zombie? Does anybody even remember jetpack zombie exists? Like, genuinely? When was the last time you thought about jetpack zombie? I do, me. Why do you guys care about jetpack zombie? Why do you guys think about these guys? Most because of Blover. Okay, fair enough, yeah. Blover is technically jetpack's main thing. But it just dies. There's a reason they get buffed a lot in every mod ever. They are the most nothing zombie in the entire game, I think. No, there's a few more. I think maybe one or two that's a bit more nothing, maybe. I guess they're more unique and basics, technically, but just wrong world from, I think. Okay, interesting zombie time. King Zombie. King is King. He can be very annoying. He does sometimes just totally screw you over the entire game. But he also does have some interesting traits. I think he definitely can do some interesting stuff. I like that he's not necessarily a, you have to bring Magnus to counter him. You can counter him without it. But has good moments. He's not terrible, but I don't care about him. I know some people who really hate him, though. He can be a very frustrating zombie, and I think that's very fair. Night Zombie, I don't care about. I don't think he does much. He's kind of there. I don't think it matters. I like Power Rain quite a bit. There's a lot of, like, weirdly interesting traits about Power Rain exclusively. So I kind of like him. I think he's, like, about as good as Bossum is. For the Ambush, they have a little more HP than normal basics do. If you put, like, a wall on them, they can't ever drop, so they just kind of get stuck there. They're a bit delayed before they start moving, so they don't just, like, instantly run you over. Yeah, I like him. I think Power Rain can be frustrating sometimes, but I think he's not that bad. I like him. He's good. I don't think there's much to tell you about him beyond that. Two Kings carry the entire wave. True, but you should always have Trable to do them anyways. I'm not that bothered. I think it's enough stuff they can do that isn't interesting. Magician! Magician does have an ability unlike Cake Tank, but let's be real with ourselves. Most of the time you talk about Magician, you're talking about this video, you're talking about him in the exclusive situation that he's a hell of a good zombie to mod with. Magician is like one of the 3 core zombies that every zombie is based on. Magician plus Cake Tank alone is insane. And Magician basically creates bosses all the time. He summons zombies, he can do basically any ability in the game. Put it this way, Cake Tank and Magician together can basically do anything in the game. These two guys are insane. They're like the best zombies in the entire game. They're just not even, nothing's close. They're absurd. Right. He's just a menace. He's also a menace. I'm not saying he's good to fight. I think he has like a bunch of weird traits. He teleports everything around him, but... Monoglue. He's Monoglue. Magical cakes. Exactly, exactly. MC is a weird one. MC Zombie kind of has a habit of just dying. Modders love them. Doctors hate them. Get your cake tag and magician now. MC... just... I'm not sure how I feel about him. MC kind of has a habit of doing nothing. He has very low HP and he doesn't move particularly fast. He is definitely... I kind of want to put him in filler, to be honest. He's not a very big problem. He can't just... No. No. No, no, no. I think it's been fair for him. He can do things. He can do things. And breakdancer is a thing. He targets 3 lanes, which is very interesting, and I think it is his biggest claim to fame. Targeting 3 lanes makes him a very big deal. Team cards are empty. That's also true. I'm gonna put him in has good moments. I think there's enough good traits for him, but he isn't, like... I think there's enough good traits that isn't, like, here. Like, dumbing is, like, the big stuff that makes him really good. I think aside of him, he's more, like, sideways, more, like, here. But I can see him, like, up here with, like, Explorer. I like Explorer a lot. Football mech. Football mech you can't ignore. Oh, look who's coming up. You can't ignore football mech under any circumstances. He is a bit frustrating to fight, but he does have some very unique traits. The Symmetry Ruiner, yeah. Low HP, he's basically be like most important zombie in Far Future. Without him, Far Future kind of doesn't have a big late game problem. Yeah, I'll put him in pretty nice. I like him enough. He's a very strong zombie with a lot of very unique traits. I think he does more than enough to justify himself. I think he's really good. I don't think he's a great all-round zombie. He has enough frustration to him. And he isn't particularly funny like Garg Prime is, but I think he's pretty nice. I like him. Newspaper zombies. I kind of want to put newspaper here. It's either here or here. I don't think there's anything else in B, really. Newspaper is kind of stupid. He is way too fast. Like, way too fast. It was buffed way too much, and does way too much damage. But it is the last world, and I do kind of like that. I think if newspaper was in like an earlier world, I'd be more like putting him down here, but I think he has enough traits that I do think he has his moments. But, a big but, they are kind of intimidating, and I don't like them. I don't know. I'm gonna put him in like a hasty has good moments. Loud moon green sauce, yeah. Oh, look, it's Octo. Hey, chat. Where do you want Octo to be? Where do you want Octo to be? Where do you think Octo's gonna be? Every tier at once makes levels worse. Hell, oh dear. Good moments. Okay, I'll tell you where I want to put him. Here's the difference. As far as zombies go, Octo is iconic as a big problem. But he's in 2 tiers. If you don't know how to counter him, he's definitely down here. If you don't know how to fight Octo, they are awful. But once you learn to fight Octo, He has a lot of very fun strategies. Octo has a lot of fun synergies and has a lot of fun traits to him. He pretty much always will do something. He's always going to do something. And he also is very interesting to counter. Once you learn to fight Octo, where you're starting to, like, learn how he fights, you bring something like the fronts, you put a user ints as well. Yeah, he's really damn good. He can be frustrating if you don't know how to fight him, but when you learn to fight Octo, he's very good. So I like him a lot. Octo's hated because popular game time makes it easy to hate him, yes. Very easy to hate, he's very hateable. Very puntable little piece of crap. But he's iconic for a reason. He's very distinct and he is the face of Big Wave Beach and a big reason why Big Wave Beach hits so hard. I love this guy, Octo dodging is PvZ, yes. Octo dodging is also cool. I love Octo. Dodging is so cool. I think he's one of these top 2 tiers, and I think Great All Round just kind of isolates just how important he is. PvZ2 would not be PvZ2 without Octo Zombie. If Octo's S because it's good if you know counter, then Jess would be the same. No! That is a misunderstanding why Jess is a problem. Jess is bad because while they have counters, he's not fun to play around. You just bring the plants to deal with him. Octo, you deal with mid-game. When he shows up, you start to move your plants around to make sure he doesn't screw you over. You start, like, putting more DPS on that lane. Fisherman's just good. I love him. I think it's just good. Okay, now it's time for the Parasol Zombie. Less climactic. Octo. Parasol just kinda does nothing. Parasol does literally nothing. They just catapults. Yay. They have no traits. Yay. I sold 8 style points. Parasol does look cool, but they just kind of happen. Pelican also just kind of happens. Dude. Parasol actually makes levels worse because it does disable disable some of your options for no reason. Pelican doesn't do anything. Pelican legitimately has the same amount of HP as a normal seagull. That's it. They move fast, but they have no HP and no weak DPS. They are entirely pathetic and don't do anything in, like, any level. Seriously, Pelican's stupid. Very much a filler zombie. Parasol's further down because it has, like, a negative ability. Corn. God damn it, my brain's melted. Pharaoh. They're alright. They're like a newspaper zombie that isn't stupid. They exist in the first world, they do that first world stuff well. They don't fix Piracy's big problem, there's probably no HP threats, yeah. So they don't help. Pharaoh's interesting enough, I think he's a good zombie. They're a good introduction zombie, so they can get a bit of leeway. They don't do a whole lot, but they used to have a lot of very unique abilities they don't have anymore. Like, here's a fun fact. In the earliest version of the game, Pharaoh is immune to Cherry Bomb. The armor actually will survive a Cherry Bomb hit if it's up, which is very interesting. Also, is immune to Chili Bean, which is, you know, good. I think he has good moments. He's definitely worse now than he used to be, but I think there's enough there that he's still good. He's not a big thing, but he's good enough. He does his job. Piano, I mean, Cardhead is in pretty nice tier because of Piano exclusively. What do you think? What do you think he's gonna be? If bloody Cardhead is in pretty nice, above the likes of, you know, Newspaper, MC, Hunter, Gargantuars, yeah, Piano's a damn good zombie. Perfect synergy with the world. One of the best zombies in the entire game. I love him. Piano song is 10 out of 10. Piano song is the only downside. I hate this song so much. Pirate Captain, I guess, is next. Sure. Captain just has a habit of doing either nothing or being really irritating. He doesn't do a lot. He doesn't do a lot. Interesting for sure. Yeah, I think Pirate Captain is interesting. Maybe. Just doesn't do a lot of interesting stuff, really. I have no reason to care. Yeah, again, he either just like completely renders you mute and just completely burns you, or he just kind of does nothing. Okay, next one. Robocone is... Robocone would actually be pretty interesting. However, they kind of screwed him over later on in life. If, like, the armor falls didn't exist, he'd actually do something. He's a very tanky zombie. He has, like, 2,500 HP or something stupid like that. He's really good. But, like, you know, every world is tanky now because of, like, expansions, and they didn't really fix Robocone to make him actually do anything, so they're just kind of there. Poncho. No. I don't care about Poncho. Do you care about Poncho? They have like a really weird ability. Whenever the game is allowed to spawn them, it just breaks everything. Do not let the game spawn Ponchos. They will ruin your life. Their ability is just kind of lame. It can only be done well, though. I think if they had more HP without the Poncho, they'd be a lot more interesting, I think. If they'd have, like, a lot of HP, then they'd have a lot more HP. They'd be hard to scout out. They just kind of goes. I mean, he's not super RNG or anything. He's just kind of boring. Doesn't do anything. I don't think he makes levels he's in better. I actively think he's just a problem, and I have had so much bad memories of fighting Poncho. He's in there. Here to complain about Nutcracker's absence. God damn you. Prospector I love. I adore Prospector. Prospector is up there for sure my favorite zombies in the game, I think. I love him. Prospector has like a lot of ways to encounter it. Those ways though don't really like, you know, none of those ways completely news from though. Freezing plant chilling does stop him from going off, but a very few chilling plants can guarantee he gets chilled. And he will go to back sometimes. Split people always kill him when he goes to the back, but they can't kill him in time, and multiple prospects at once can still go through him. You can also just out DPS him and just go for full damage. That is also very viable. He has like a lot of interesting elements of the world. He should be more like locked into certain strategies, but I do think he does his job well. I think he's really good. He has like so much like mechanics to him. There's so many ways to deal with him. He's probably just creates some very fun strategy, and I love him. Digger, but less gimmicky, yeah. Digger will always go. This guy won't always go. You can always stop him. I think we get by another 5 Wild West is your best world. Yeah, I love him. Okay. There's like 3 zombies in Wild West that are good zombies. I mean, Poncho's down here. And I guess I should have a lot of zombies, so I guess it's almost kind of lame. We'll cover it later. I prefer Prospector over Digger. I think it's quite cool. Okay, next up, Punk. Meh. Has some unique traits. He's less threatening than Buckethead's in his own jam. Okay. Definitely strong contender for, like, the filler tier, but it's fine. Visually, he's interesting. Mechanically, he's alright. He's just kind of a weaker explorer, really. Weirdly. That's the Mushroom. That's true. That is a very unique mechanic, and I do like it. But, maybe not, maybe not. It's hard to say. I think Kazga Mums is a fine tier for now. I might re-evaluate. Clearly, Punk is a worse zombie confirms symmetry. True, true. Alpha zombie. Oh god, the rallies are here. Just no. Rally zombies are some of my least favorite zombies in the entire game. I have no clue how to down here. Rally zombie just sucks. What do even do? Rally zombies have about a coded HP, but they move really, really fast and have like a very much increased like DPS. So he plans really quickly. I have had so much bad experiences with rally zombies. And here's a fun fact. A lot of people may know rally zombies from Reflourished. They got nerfed. In Reflourished, rally zombies had to be nerfed because they were just that frustrating to fight. They eat insanely fast. They move really damn fast. And not only that, they just disrupt your strategy. The amount of times I've lost to rally zombies breaking through my defense because I just wasn't ready for them. Thankfully, rally zombies are very, very rare, but I despise these guys. I hate these people. They're awful. Anyways, rally zombies filler. He be filler. It's Raz Zombie. He doesn't have an ability. He's pretending to have an ability. He's trying to pretend that he's actually interesting and cool, but he's just not. Nobody thinks he's bloody, you know, cool. He stole my son. Oh no. Next, these ones are interesting. Relic Hunter I really like. I'm gonna put him pretty nice here though, because I think he's very much a frustration maker. I think Relic's unique. Has a lot of HP, but he's a bit slower, so he has a lot of like unique traits that only he really has. So, yeah, I like him. Has unique counterplay. His random spawns mean you can't just like lock down where he's gonna show up. I like him. I think he's good. Hunters are so annoying, yeah. They can be frustrating, they have a lot of RNG. If they keep showing up in column 4, you do sometimes just die. But I like this guy. I think he's neat. Rock Puncher is a weird one. Where do I rank Rock Puncher? Okay, I'm gonna bring... What Rock Puncher does, basically, to explain. Rock Puncher has about 2.4 thousand HP. It instantly destroys plants, but it will also disable that tile for a long period of time. It's like for 20 seconds or something, it lasts a while. And, you know, he does, again, punch tiles. He removes them instantly. He's basically a mini Garg for all intents and purposes. He works with other things better. I don't even remember his zombie. He's very rare to appear. He only shows up in the expansion levels, which aren't really a thing anymore. I'm just gonna put him in good moments here. I don't think he's any better or any worse than any other Gantuars. He's way more annoying. He's very much more annoying, but I don't think it really matters. He's a PZ2 Bigfoot. Half these zombies are really rare, like, come on, like, Seagull Zombie. You guys do not know how Seagull Zombie works. Right. One tier but bull. Yeah, that sounds alright to me. He doesn't bother him tier, just a fact. Maybe. Pelican. Yep, sorry. What any ranks Seagull have we, Well, it's coming up. Okay, Legend Bull, I don't know. You know what? I have, like... You can't see the text anymore. I don't know what to think of him, to be honest. He's the most... What do I feel about him? He is a unique variant zombie, and he is a variant zombie done right. But... it's also a big pain sometimes. It's basically like murders plants in his lane really quickly. He has a huge problem if he's wrong, but a few of them aren't that bad. He also does charge multiple times, which is a big deal. I just think Prime question mark tier fits. He simultaneously is in like every single tier, I think. It just is so dependent on how you use him. To a way that like Nova Zombie is. I don't really fight Bull Rodeo very much either, so... I'm just gonna put him in question mark. I don't care. Caesar, what does Caesar do? Caesar has like 10 million abilities, doesn't he? Don't they, rather? Caesar. Absolute pain to find. Okay. Okay, got him up. It's like another thing like the, cardio, so keep that in mind. It's kind of a, buffer, I think. So it's column and having several different attack stages, okay? He's able to promote Roman zombies and centurions, right? He will throw balls of salad dressing, which will speed up plants and disable plants, okay? And summons a bunch of Roman and shield zombies. Okay. Live Wikipedia stream. I don't care. Logically, it seems to do this. Salad dressing is a big deal, I think. It does like a lot of buffs, isn't it? He's plants. Speed of zombies, you know what I mean. He's a mini boss, yeah. I know what he does. It's definitely is a case where you do have to run plans with the counter him, but I do think he's... Okay. What does a cool leveler built around Caesar look like? What does he look like? I guess he's good with like a... He's a mini boss, obviously he's a mini boss. Is Reflash the only mode where actually features Caesar? Does Reflash actually use Caesar? I don't think it does. Don't remember it. Play zombie time? Okay, sure. Why not? You've been listening to this for the past like 2 hours. I thought you Caesar enabled for rules Penny Party. Okay, so it hasn't then. Just up for that. Here we go. It's back, the best music to ever exist, clearly. I love him. I'm just gonna put him in, has good moments. Because, to be fair, it does have its good moments, but it seems like it should be very annoying to fight. I don't like him. Roman Shield, one of the least functional zombies in the entire game. Just straight up. I don't... Shield Zombie doesn't work. There's like 2 versions of them. Some of them hold them with their heads. They don't work. They have like a bunch of weird HP values. When they're in Group 2, they have like so much less HP. They're just filler. They don't do anything. So, yeah. Also, Seagull. You know what Seagull's about, right? So Seagull doesn't do anything. Seagull is just a worse version of Swashbuckler in, like, every way. Shields good looking. Yeah, everyone shields look quite nice. Everyone one shield in the other. I like Shield Zombie. They're good. Shield Zombies have some unique traits that I like a lot about them. One of the biggest things they do, they disable Splash. Which is really interesting. As far as traits go, I like it. It's not too hard to fight, but I think it adds a lot of levels in. Shield is just on the right. Yeah, I can see that. It like, disables Splash. It does kind of those plants, and while it is a pain to deal without AoE, he's in a world where AoE isn't really good anyways, so, you know what? He works for me. I think he's good. Okay, I think it's great. Snorkel. It's my favorite zombie in the entire game. I love Snorkel. He's such a good zombie in Big Wave Beach. What is AoE? Air effect. I love Snorkel. Snorkel's good to me because Snorkel is a very, like, simple zombie. But it's just strong. It's really strong. It's just sounds being unique and interesting. It's like the less a zombie, you don't have to worry about him all the time, but he will be a problem when he shows up. I like him. I think Snorkel is the best zombie in Big Wave Beach by a long shot. I commonly say that Snorkel is my favorite zombie. I just think I can't get enough of him. He's so cool. Snurkle. He definitely gets times to being annoying. Annoying is kind of lobber plants, which just don't work. Like at all. Lava plants are kind of meh. But, whatever. Well, Snorkel aren't in. Snorkel is how to explain it? I'm not sure. I'm gonna give it a try and explain it. I think he just works. I like him a lot. Especially all the Snorkels that spawn like 3 million pounds and they just die. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's fine. That's what they don't need to be pawned. They're the minor threat at Big Wave Beach and do that job brilliantly and are fun to fight. So I'm just almost twice HP in the same game. Yeah, that's all true. They are very tanky. A Stilt Walker. What does Stilt Walker do? What is Stilt Walker? Okay. I don't know what he does. Okay. Monkey time, let's read. Zombie encampment piece 2, blah blah blah. His stealth allows him to walk over most plants in a similar fashion to flying zombies. And like flying zombies, he's stealth like by ground plants, such as spikeweed, and cannot be affected by taunt and blower. Okay, so he's a flying zombie that can. So he's a flying bully zombie that can go over tall nuts. Okay. It does like drops him like a balloon. Do I care? I don't think I care, to be honest. Oh, that's chat box. I'm just going to. I'm sure they can do something. They have another list of things they can do, so sure. No, I can't just fight. They're just balloon again. I do not understand the difference between this guy and balloon. I put him question mark, but I don't think he really deserves it. He's just kind of not interesting. Oh. Relatively lame, but I have like 800 DPS or something stupid like that. Let's just ignore them. Nobody cares. Yeah. I don't think it's necessary at all. I prefer a balloon variant, honestly, but just did something interesting. Surfer... You do not understand how much I want to put him here. I really want to put him in here. I hate this guy's guts. But realistically, he's about here. Surfer just is so inconsistent. It just doesn't land. Sepos do not land where you think they should be at all, ever. I've had them fall from the same spot, both sides of a colony where I was in danger before. These guys are not consistent enough that I really think I can put them anywhere else. Just... why? Just why? If they were more consistent, they could be higher, but... Swashbuckler! I really like Swashbuckler at night. Like, very specifically, which is not a vanilla thing at all, but that's kind of what I really like with him. He's too much, he doesn't do enough, he's too weak. It's not difficult. He's too much of a non-issue. He's never really a problem. He is better than Seagull, he does have some things he can do. Raiding Party is interesting, he has a unique Easter egg with him falling into water. Sure, he has good moments. Tomb Raiser? I think they're pretty alright. Also, I'll put this music off now because it's driving people insane. You can just put on, like, a Zen Garden theme for a bit. I use on Zen Garden a lot. Best track. That's a way too big grainy uke. That's in game. No, just isn't this. You can get official blood or something. There you go. I love this track. Okay, moving on. What was I on to? What was I doing? I forget. Oh, Tomb Raiser. Tomb Raiser has a lot of very unique interactions. It's a very different zombie from most of them, and has a lot of unique traits to it. But Tomb Raiser's biggest issue is that it's just in the wrong world. I think AE doesn't use graves particularly well. It's kind of misplaced and underutilized a lot. But, you know what? I'll keep it around. I think he's pretty nice. I think he's better than the other guys below. They do something. And when he's well, they can be a very interesting zombie to fight, I think. Oh god, it's him. What do you guys think of Torchlight? I'm curious. Pain, scary, FFFF tier. Speed, Torchlight is dumb, Torchlight sucks, Torchlight exists. Fire but fast. Arsonists love him, yeah. Sucks at being in Ecclesiastes levels. Not bad, to be honest. As iconic. He exists. Okay. Seems that people are very mixed on him, and I agree, I hate this guy. Torchlight is just so much of a... Use chill, please. You have to use chill against him. You can't not use chill against him. So... I don't like him. Deadly attack. Yeah, he's also really deadly. He will kill your lanes. Yeah, I think he's just too specific on chill to be really good as a zombie. He just makes levels worse. I mean, the closest you get to him being interesting is like with Tomb Raiser. Because Tomb Raiser can block Snopey shots. It blocks one source of chill. That is the most unique thing Torchlight can do. Not worth it. Not worth it. Chocolate Bite is interesting. I think we've got a unique gimmick. I was coming very nice here, I think. A very neat zombie. The biggest issue with Troglodyte is that they just don't work well in Frostbite Caves. The slider tiles just do not work for him. And he's just very, very, very slow. Which otherwise nice Medusa. It's Medusa, but he's actually good. Medusa's main ability is mostly the reversing thing. This guy's main ability is that he summons like a bunch of ice blocks to flood the fields. I think he's good. I just think he's too slow. If he was faster, if he was faster, I probably would like him more, but he's just so slow. Crystal Skull is one of these two tiers. I don't know which tier he's in. I really like Crystal Skull, I think. I'm gonna put him here. I think he's really good. Crystal Skull is a fairly standard threat, but he's just fun to fight. In the world he's in, that has no mechanics for him. He's very violent, yes. Skull is dangerous. He's a very big problem, but I think he's just kind of enough. He does 12 gold tiles, yeah. That too. Great roundup. I don't know. Again, it's very much one of these two tiers. I just don't know which one it is. I need both, really. So Skull's work around gold tiles better, yes, because gold tiles are used for rights. It makes Importer work better. It's good, but... What's the issue of... It's really hard to say. He's not a big deal. He's not a big deal, but I think I'm fine with that. Okay, I think as a Parasol specifically, he's going to be pretty nice. If Parasol did something else, then maybe Crystal Skull would be better, but I think as a Parasol, there's not enough zombies that really want him. You say best Rise on your better, but it's not though, it's a very different zombie type. Like, Relican and Swash are very different zombies beyond the fact they share one similar mechanic. And animations, obviously. Weasel. Yeah, sure. It's just Chicken Wrangler, but different, isn't it? The difference between Chicken Wrangler and Weasel is that Weasel is now more counterable by normal stuff in exchange for being harder to specifically counter. Weasel and Chicken are both really good. They're both very similar. I think they're both really good. I can definitely see one or the other being the best, but I think they're both really similar and really good. I like them too. I like the pair of them. Weasel's more annoying, yeah. I just like these two. Again, Weasels are more counterable by usual stuff. Interacts with ice blocks, yes. Ice blocks and slider tiles, both they do interact with well. They're probably the best Frostbite Caves zombie, I think. I mean, on this list they are. I think I'm happy with that, though. Yeah, I think it makes sense to me. And close to the end as well. Scorpion. Scorpion, that's a wizard. Wizard, I like. I'll put him pretty nice, I think. Yeah, I'll put him pretty high. Wizards are dangerous, but they have enough counterplay to them, I don't mind them. They're not super difficult. Wizard Ebb makes levels worse. I think you guys just really don't like a zombie that can kill you. I'm getting that sense right now. I think you guys just straight up do not like any zombie that's remotely destructive or dangerous. I think he goes up here. I think Dark Ages is not a great world for him. He does work with Graves, but that's about it. He's also hard to deal with. Battleline's pretty nice. I think he's on par with like All-Star and things. I like it. I think it's goes over him. I'm bad that I don't like him. True. This guy... he's not really a zombie, is it? Like... he doesn't... his main mechanic is that he doesn't exist anymore. Why is he here? He's just here. Get his loot box. Yeah, that's it. That's it. He doesn't exist anymore, he died. Okay, you are a weird one. I think out of General is my favorite, but I think he's way too dangerous. Like, Jesus Christ, this guy can do some crap. This guy teleports zombies forward by a lot. Has a lot of HP, he summons in blastronauts. Actually, the fact that he can summon blastronauts... Okay. He can summon blastronauts. While I do like him, he can summon blastronauts. So, you know, let's just put him down here. T-Mac teleports, instant glue tier. Okay, but other things too. Missiles suck. That's true. I like missiles, I think they're fine as the mini-boss kind of fight. I don't know, I just don't know him very well, but the fact that he can summon blastronauts made me put him down here. Blastro top 2 tiers, yeah. That's kind of how I feel about him. Blastronauts are a tiebreaker, yeah. Mr. Chair. Hold on, I need to show you something quickly. I'll just listen. Does this work? They don't have a sound effect, do they? Oh, that's a shame. Basically, they have like chair over their head, and I think they have like a big voice line where they just yell chair. It's... You just kind of hear him explode, I guess. It's good sound effects, though. Okay. You're falling metal pipe now, it's so noisier. I'll see if I can find the video. I'm thinking in my head. I like just a noise, I think. Let me see if this has it in. There it is! He just yells chair sometimes, and that's just so good. He just yells chair. So you know he's an S tier for that alone, come on. I am not immune to just stupidity. Chair. I think it might be the scrap noise, but I love him for that noise. I don't think it shows up in game. I think it's like a scrap noise, but it's so good. You can't put him low. You just can't put him low. Okay. Anyways, Consultant sucks. Consultant utterly sucks. In so many ways. Consultant basically just runs around everywhere at high speed, screwing up where all the zombies are on the field, making them impossible to deal with, has 400 DPS. Oh no, sorry, I'm wrong. No, I'm wrong, sorry, I'm wrong. 800 DPS! Why does this thing eat faster than 8 basic zombies? It changes lanes, it does random garbage. Lowest tier. No. Okay, next one. It's Teacup, guys. They have funny hats, I guess. That's only Coned. I like the Coned a lot. It's a very unique Coned. It's just a funny hat. Project GBA, actually. Right, my bad. I swear it was 800. That meant radically different zombie, I think. Oh, and that was like Sunday edition, wasn't it? Yeah. My bad, my bad. Still, 400 DPS is 400 fringe more than I should have. Jesus Christ. Okay, you. I've not heard a lot of good things about you. Tech support guy, whatever. I've heard a lot of very, very bad things. I haven't thought of enough, though. Visual, this guy, what's the guy? He has like a newspaper which drops him from mid-lawn. When his newspaper triggers, though, it'll actually kill a plant, which is a big deal. I'm gonna put him in here. I think he has good moments. I just don't know him well enough. But I think he can definitely be a problem very, very often. Oh, a scorpion. Hey, look, it's Scorpion. Give me a second. I'm pretty sure I don't need to talk about Scorpion, I can just, like, show something. And I think it makes sense. Where is it? Okay. So, Scorpion's vases contain a random zombie. These are zombies you can collect. These are zombies you can spawn. Just on top of your plants, near the front. Yeah, no. Just no. Like, we're not even going to do this. A zombie should not be able to spawn Gargs. It is rare, admittedly, but he's just a bad zombie anyways. Like, come on. Beyond that, I mean, I believe it fires to, like, column 2 or something. It instantly kills most plants as well. Like, nah, I'm fine. I don't know, I'm good. I'd really rather not do that. It's just, Call for life. It might do. It gets nerfed a lot. It's a shockingly common zombie in like modern things, but Zombie time, yeah. I guess it's pretty good for magician. Parrot is clearly a great zombie from what is all around the world. Clearly, Dove is so good. Bosses in the science tier because boss levels are inherently worse than non-boss levels. True, but unfortunately this is not the time. Okay, so let's see here. I'm just gonna rank them based on what unique things they do, I think. Okay. You fly around lanes, you spawn zombies uniquely. Decision making's hard. Nah. It's almost particularly interesting. It has a few unique traits, but you get free boulder tiles. You can't really lose them. Carney Zombot? I don't know, but I have a sneaking suspicion based on the zombies in that world, it's gonna be horrid. You're interesting. You have some unique traits. Dragon Imps are interesting with that boss. Kaiser's boring. Okay, well, I'll take your word for it. If you got interesting stuff, you have interested in Magnet and we'll target it, which is quite interesting. I don't know what you do. I think you just want to crap to the zombies and like nothing else of note. I don't care, really. No. Just no. This one is infamous for spamming Gargantuars. For good reason. This one will absolutely spam Gargantuars. Generic Zomboss, generic Zomboss, generic Zomboss. The sharks are neat. It's a neat design. Generic Zomboss. It's got a unique design. We did it. Yeah. Okay. I think that's everything for now. I think. Dangle in skull is kind of unique. Yeah, I think about that as well. No Nutcracker. Alright, Nutcracker. Nutcracker has good moments. Christmas trees question mark tier because I'm gonna show you why. This is the official wiki. This is a page on Festivus K-Tank. Do you see what's happening here? Do you see the issue? Yeah, this might be missing something. Best picture rookie. Happy birthday. Yeah. You know, I was seeing suspicion that, that's Elva House. Yeah, they don't even have any information here. I don't think this guy does anything. I genuinely don't know what he does. I presume it's just normal cake tank, but come on. It's just kind of funny, I think. So, yeah. Well, we're done now, I think. So, yeah. Business full tier lists. There's probably things I'd change if I look back again. Honestly, I think it's a good show because of how good the zombie design is. Like, the bottom two tiers of zombies don't have a lot of zombies. And even then, a lot of these zombies that are really bad just kind of, like, don't even exist most of the time. Not play BD6, I'm fine. So yeah, I think, like, a lot of these zombies in bomb tier, like, genuinely, I'm just gonna, like, take out all the zombies quickly. Which, in put them on bomb tier, like, all the, like... I'm just gonna take them all down for now. Just nice shows I go quickly. In, like, the base game... Like, ignore expansion and everything, like... Even, like, a bottommost tier, you can see that a lot of the really bad zombies just don't even exist in the early versions, like... Straight up. Like, I'm just gonna quickly go through it all to show my point here, I think. So much dragging. I'll put them back up later, I guess. Like, there's a lot of good zombies here and everything, but a lot of the zombies that are particularly good or interesting are from base game anyways, if you look. Like, they did a really good job of the zombies in this game. Like, a really good job. Like, genuinely. Like, there's a few zombies still left in here. Like, I'm pretty sure Gargantua's still here, I think. No, I got rid of it, never mind. There's like a lot of things like this, which I'm looking at now, and just, yeah. They did a really good job. Overall. Which is nice, honestly. It's nice. It's really appreciated, honestly. So, just thought I should point out. Like, I may not love a lot of enemies in this game, but a lot of really good enemies just already existed. They've always existed, and that's just kind of neat. They've just done a really good job. So, yeah, I'm just gonna fill this save list back up quickly. I think you were mad here because you were kind of a pain. I think you were good potentially. You were, yeah. No, that wasn't like you were in here, you were in here. Yeah, okay. Trying to remember these things, a lot of these things to pick back up. And one fear's done before I finish off. You're filler. Remember you. You're an S tier because you're cool. You go in filler. You are, like, pretty nice because you're cool in ability. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Still finishing it off. And you in, like, meh. Because you some of that thing. Okay, cool. I'll put you in filler because I don't think you'd even do anything. Yeah, whatever. So, yeah. That's a stream. Will be a next stream. Next stream is probably going to be the Reflourish crossover, I think. I think it's happening next stream. Like, the Reflourish and Alphas crossover stuff seems to be coming up soon, which is nice. There's gonna be good stuff there. There's some pretty neat stuff going on there, and I'm curious to just kind of share some things in Reflourish for a bit, because I haven't done that yet for a while. SpongeBob, baby. I'm not doing SpongeBob. That just seems like a bad idea. I just get frustrated the entire time. But it is admittedly very funny. They did overdo themselves there. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I have to go do something, probably. I mean, I have, like, work to do. Like, a lot of work. I've got to finish up several scripts and... okay. So, yeah. enjoy this. Hope you enjoy the stream. Bad materials for the zombies. So yeah, have a good day. Live some creeps, and have a good one.